All right, welcome back to another episode of the Halfway to Middle Age podcast. This is episode number 33, I believe. Am I correct in that?
Me too.
This is episode number 32. I stand corrected. Yeah, if it's your first time joining the show, welcome. Hit that subscribe button if you like what you see. And by that, I mean this beautifully styled, aqua netted, hairsprayed hair. Tell you what, I think it gets better looking each time, but that's for everybody's discretion, I suppose. How are you today, Mr. Harding?
Time. You only had it on twice,
Yeah, I know. It's really going places.
and a little piece of advice: most people can't go underneath the hair like that to put glasses on.
You can't?
No, I can't really do that. So
There we go. Thank you for the tip.
can't go underneath where my hair follicles start.
Thank you for the tip. I appreciate that.
I know it's been a minute.
Yeah, I appreciate you. So Jason Harding, Vernon Benedetto, J Bone, Vern Lowe, episode 32, halfway to middle age. We are well over 45,000 subscribers currently.
All right.
To get to 50,000. See how that goes. And this
When do
new
when do
movie
we reach that number?
recently, very recent. Let me tell you exactly the number we're at. You might be surprised. 45,445 subscribers.
Wow. I didn't know we crossed over the 43 mark.
Yeah, we crossed over the 43, got to 44, and then went to 45. I did boost one. Remember I told you for 30 bucks?
That's how numbers work.
Yeah, I spent 30 bucks to get some people. You know what I mean? I hoard us out a little bit, but whatever. I think that gravy train's over, so it is what it is. But no, the giveaway's been doing pretty well. Actually getting a lot of different movies too. Not the same movie
Yeah,
over.
I actually scrolled through a lot of them and went, "Oh shit, I should watch that again."
Yeah, I know. Some of them I don't even know.
A lot of them I didn't know, but there were a lot on there that I have watched and
Bucks at
enjoyed.
Coke Zero. Thank you. Please keep sending your product and I'll keep drinking it.
They
All right,
sent
they
you a
send it.
product.
No, they send it to Tops. I buy it there. But I mean, if they
Yeah,
didn't do that,
yeah,
then there would be no way for me to get it. So I appreciate the truck drivers, everybody that does what they do. So thank you.
yeah.
Yeah,
And if Coke does sponsor us one day, I will forego my Pepsi
Pepsi. If
claim.
Pepsi follows us, I guess that I could change the label. You know what I mean? I'll take the Pepsi bottle, wrap a Coke Zero, or wait, I'll take the Coke Zero, wrap the Pepsi around it.
Yeah, but the Pepsi bottles and the Coke bottles look different.
Yeah. Oh man. So yeah, the Super Bowl was a bust. I know you were happy
I
to
don't
see.
know if you could just say that in just passing. That was like the worst Super Bowl
Yeah, that
I've
was
ever
pretty
seen.
difficult to watch. It was pretty difficult to watch. But I only stayed till the third quarter, as you know, because you were there. You only got
So
there in the
you literally only stayed. You watched all of the worst of it.
I did. I know that they started to make a comeback towards the end there.
I wouldn't call it a comeback, but
So, what's your plans for Valentine's Day, my man? Today, as of taping this episode, it is Tuesday. Valentine's Day is Friday, I believe. So,
yeah,
days away. What's the plans?
not really sure what the plan is
Mm.
because we don't know if we'll be on together on the same day. So
Uh, I'm
I'm just
glad you said
here.
the same day and not together. I thought maybe you guys were, on the rocks for a second.
Oh no, no,
Kind
no,
of
no,
scared me. Don't know
no.
if we're gonna be together, but yeah.
Yeah, we don't know if it's gonna last to the end of the week.
My wig just got sweaty. So my wife got pissed because she asked me where I was taking her, and apparently telling her from behind was not the right answer. So Valentine's Day.
I don't think they enjoy that
No,
type
they
of humor.
not. They did not. Apparently, she was looking for more like someplace to eat, but I thought it was playful banter, so I tried it. But yeah, so I don't know what we're doing, but it should be fun.
Oh,
I got some information here, some stuff, some talking points. I think that helps the
she
show.
started her new job yesterday, right?
Yeah, she did. She's doing very good. She's
Did she enjoy the first day?
nervous. I never see her nervous, so it was sad to see that. But like for a kid, first day of school,
Yeah,
making sure
like
out.
everyone would be.
Yeah, for her new job, I got her 12 pair of the exact same color of thongs, And she said, "Yeah, this is cool, but what if they notice, that they think I'm wearing the same underwear?" And I said, "How's anybody gonna know? Like I think maybe something's happening at that fucking, you know what I mean? It's a little weird."
I need to know if this is real.
Nah, made that joke up. But
Because
I don't buy my wife thongs.
the
First off,
weird thing is I could totally see you like, yeah, for a new job
yeah,
here.
there you go. 12 new
Like
pair. You know what I mean?
you totally would do something so dumb like that.
I would like if somebody got me underwear for a new job. Tell me you don't
Yeah,
like new underwear. I
I
like new
love getting
socks
new
more than new
underwear.
underwear, but I like
Only
new
pro
underwear.
I get like I still got some in the rotation from high school that have like holes in the bottom,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
then like she'll pick them up off the ground and look at it and be like, "Why the fuck are you still wearing these?" I'm like, "Well, then get me fucking underwear for Christmas or some shit."
Unfortunately, I've transitioned to a whole nother body type where the ones that used to fit comfortably now don't. They're tight. But I'm working on getting that weight right back off. My second day on the old shiz knot. So feeling like crap today, but
Second day on the what?
shiz knot, the fucking the
Oh, the
needle.
shot? I thought you
Yeah.
were saying shit.
No, actually, speaking of shit, it actually constipates you. It's part of the whole appeal to it, Makes you feel really awful about yourself. Like it makes you
I think you're
feel really.
wrong on that one. I think it makes you poop.
No, it actually, the whole idea behind it to start is to make you feel as full as possible. So it goes through a process where it will make you feel full and it'll constipate you. So they give you medicine to take to actually like Colace to actually make yourself go. And then after a while, you don't know when to time that son of a bitch. The shit will like 2, 3 days, it will back up and it will come out whenever it damn well feels like it. But yeah, at the beginning, there's certainly third time on this motherfucker. I know it.
From what I've seen, to be fair, you're a very special case. You have
Uh,
gained weight and you also don't
yeah.
have very, normal
Third
bathroom habits.
third day. I'm telling you, look it up. Most people have to take medicine to go to the bathroom when they're on it when it
From
starts.
from the people that besides you that have been on it, that I've been around, it actually has done the reverse.
You better one person.
The fuck are you talking
I'm
about?
saying people. It's not people. It's one person you better run.
There's multiple people who have been using that shot.
Not that you know.
Yes, that we know.
You talk about shitting too. Let's be
I mean,
honest.
when it started happening to a certain person in my life, I started asking questions.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I've had some untimely shits too, but I also have been constipated
I
from it.
don't think you're a fair judge. You get constipated on a 3-day weekend because it's not your hotel or it's not your bathroom.
Mm. Um.
Just gonna walk over that one. Take
Hold
a
on.
step away.
I'm trying to read this motherfucker. I'm trying to read my goddamn handwriting here. Which reminds me, talking about that, um, what did one butt cheek say to the other butt cheek?
Oh, good God. How many times are we gonna do these Googled?
This
What is
is
it?
I made this up.
Oh, you made it up.
What did one butt cheek say to the other butt cheek?
What?
If we work together, we could stop this shit.
Why do I feel like you have
You
a
get it? Because
direct
the
I
cheeks are.
feel like you have I feel like you have
Oh
a direct
God!
link on your homepage of fucking Google or some shit
Oh, that
where it's
was that was homemade. Homemade.
that was homemade.
Yeah, you know what? Sunday I felt like shit, right? Because I ate way too much at the football game. And I was thinking about Monday, and I realized Monday must be a man because it always comes way too goddamn fast. Now that one I saw on the internet. That was that one I stole, but it's pretty accurate. So yeah, I'm wearing
That
the
brings
Meta
us to our
glass.
sponsor, Blue Chip. No, I'm just kidding.
Maybe you saw these on the Super Bowl commercial, the Meta
I
glass.
didn't see many of the Super Bowl commercials actually.
They sent me these. They wanted me to wear them on air. I was
They
like, yeah,
sent you to
I'll do
them.
it. Yeah,
They delivered it to Best Buy for you.
yeah, they sent me a free pair. Yeah, free shipping. And yeah, they're pretty cool. They're
They
pretty cool.
cut you. They really wanted you to Well, that ruined the joke.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So
Ah,
one comedian, Nate Bargatze, super funny dude. You know him, pretty
yeah,
famous.
I know him. I know him.
Sells out arenas, all that shit. He was talking
He's
about how he was
up
out.
and coming.
He was talking about how he was like fishing, and he was out in the water, and the guy was like, "Oh, that's your wife's ex boyfriend. You should go over there and talk to him." But he's like, "But the guy's on a boat, and I got to swim over to him, and there's no way that I'm going to be able to get on the boat myself. So I'm already going to have to ask him for help to get up. How am I going to ask him for help then get myself in position to punch this guy in the face?" So I started thinking that that's pretty funny. So I want to tell the story about when I met my wife's ex boyfriend, and I didn't know. I didn't know who he was. I knew him for a while, actually. I just didn't know that they dated. So I'm at this jewelry store. I'm talking to him and his wife. And I'm like, yeah, I went to Kingston, but my wife went to New Paltz. And he's like, oh, yeah, what's your name? And I'm like, Ann Dietz Benedetto. And he's, being kind of coy about it. So I'm thinking in my head, he's looking at me thinking, maybe she was a little heavy back in school. Maybe I wouldn't go for a gal like that, So I start saying like, she lost some weight. You know what I mean? She's been lifting. She's been working out a little bit. I'm trying to really sell it and explain myself to her. She's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I know her. So I get home and I tell my wife, I'm like, yeah, I saw so and so at the jewelry store. It's acting weird. You know him? She's like, yeah, dated him for like a year. I was like, oh, that explains it. Got it. So I made myself look like a giant asshole because I was like, yeah, no, she dropped some weight. I mean, she looks good.
Yeah.
Looks good. So that was
He
pretty.
went home. He was like, "Fuck,
Yeah, yeah.
that guy's fucking weird."
Have you had any ex-boyfriend stories or anybody?
Oh, do I have some stories?
You got some stories or no?
Not real stories, but I would
Okay.
gladly punch him in the throat if he walked up to
Okay.
me.
I
He's
did
the
find,
type.
yeah,
She,
because he's
she
the ex or
blocked him.
because he's an asshole.
Yeah, no, she blocked him on all of his stuff. He keeps trying to text her. He found her on TikTok. Keeps sent. He was.
This
This
was
was
like
early.
a while ago, all right?
Yeah, this was early on. Sending her TikTok. He actually sent her a TikTok where it was like basically saying he could take her back for me whenever I wanted. I was like, I'll just go kill him. Like that's fine. Like,
Like nobody wants to hear that shit.
yeah,
I thought it was just ex-boyfriend. You don't like that. And
no.
even if
He
he was
keeps
trying to get a hold of
he's
her, you could understand that she's a great girl. But if he starts saying he could just take her back whenever, then motherfucker's got to go. He's got to go.
she told me that if I ever see him out at the bar, just let him go. And I was like, yeah,
Mhm.
but I'll be drinking.
Yeah, probably. If you're at a bar and you're not drinking, I'm gonna think there's something wrong with you.
I don't typically like to be there sober because that means you're the driver and have to deal with all the annoying drunks.
Oh, drunks are annoying as hell. I am the captain of the drunk annoying squad. I know that, but I drive that bus well. But god damn, I can't stand to be around people that are drinking when
Oh, it's something you should be able to put on your resume.
my boy Jay. He's been clean for 15 years. He'll drive drunks all over the place and doesn't even affect him. I don't know how he does it.
Like, he
I'm a
really should be allowed to put that on work experience with
Yeah, he
like
should because that's amazing. That's
it
like
is
dealing
amazing.
with other people's kids. I can't do either of them. I don't want to deal with other people's fucking kids over at my house asking me 10 million questions, asking me for snacks, tattletaling on each other. And I don't want to listen to drunks telling the same stupid ass old war stories 7 million motherfucking times. And while I say that, I know I tell the same motherfucking war stories over and over again. I get it. I catch myself in the middle, but I don't care at that point because I'm in too deep. So doesn't.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, I
I
actually have kind of a funny but kind of sad story for this particular guy. I wrote it
Oh,
down because I thought it was interesting to say. Pretty sad life.
is it
It's
someone we
pretty
know?
no, it's a pretty sad life for a dick. I'm going to tell you why.
Okay.
Because Dick has a sad life because his hair is always messed up. His family is nuts. His next door neighbor is an asshole, and his best friend's a pussy. And
But what about if what if it's attached to a gay man?
and his owner always beats him. Now that's a pretty shitty life, am I right?
Well, now his best friend. If he's a, what if it's attached to a gay man? You piece of shit.
Oh God. Well, I should have really fucking thought about that. I read that one. I was actually laughing when I was reading that one.
What the hell was that?
There's jumping around. They don't care. I might be the
Yeah.
dog. Dog
I
really.
do believe that the those those boxes you could buy for the Super Bowl, everyone does them.
Yeah.
I do believe it's creating the next generation of complete degenerate gamblers.
Oh yeah. But it all starts. So let's be honest. Where the degenerate gambler starts, it starts at arcades, because
Oh,
all
100%.
arcades are is just gambling for children, and then they did
Well,
the family lets them do a couple scratch off tickets every once in a while. I genetically have a major serious gambling problem, so I'm passing that along, and my son definitely will gamble on just about anything, just about any fucking thing. He'll
yeah,
gamble, tell her the gumball is coming out of the machine next. He doesn't care. It's all about the thrill for him. He'll be like, "I'll bet you $1 this next one's blue." I'm like, you're on, but I don't think
yeah,
it's $1.
yeah. And you're just as addicted to it too.
I'm
So you're
like,
like, yeah,
I'm like,
all right.
make it two, motherfucker. I mean, I've been watching the
I mean, what
odds.
are we doing? We're talking about change here. Come on, let's put some skin in this game.
Yeah, what are we doing here? So,
But yeah, no, at the about I don't know 3 minute mark of the fourth quarter, I look over and my sister, my youngest sister, is shaking in her chair because she's currently on track to win the 200 beans.
oh yeah,
She, like feet are going nuts. She's clenching and shaking and just like looks like a for real addict.
oh yeah.
Turn to my other sister and
It's
my
a
mom. I
real
said,
high winning and a real downer losing. I'm not sure if you guys could hear the dog barking up there, but
I can.
really, I had a talk with her before. I said, Rosie, listen, I got some shit going on downstairs. I'm gonna need you to shut the fuck up. But
You probably
it's
thought you had like
crazy.
some herpes going on when you said that, like downstairs. Because you did kind of point.
Yeah, down
I
here.
got shit going on downstairs.
I don't know why she's in for the long bark up there. I mean, I don't know what's happening, but maybe
You're a
someone breaking
UPS
it.
driver.
It could be nobody. What'd you say? Oh, UPS. I thought you said bus driver. I'm like, you fit back here. You know damn well the bus doesn't come back to this motherfucker.
Yeah, no, no, didn't say that. But
Well,
yeah, no.
you know what?
I
It's just
turned to my
blocking
sister
my
and
ears a
my
little bit.
mom,
Yeah.
and we were all just instead of watching the game, we now started watching my youngest sister just unravel as Patrick Mahomes threw one more touchdown right around the 2 minute mark, and just saw her just whole life drain out of her body.
$200 is a lot of money to an 11-year-old.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'd like
I
to
mean,
get 200 right
yeah. I
now.
mean, $200 is pretty good for me too, and I'm
Yeah, I
22.
mean, I wouldn't mind a couple 200 fazuls right now coming my way. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I look at my bank statement, everything's with a negative red on it.
Yeah. Red's not good in an account, huh? Damn it.
No, not typically.
Did they teach you that in accounting school, or is that just like a known thing? Because
I think that's
I
just a
looked at that,
life thing.
saw a lot of red. Fucking phone calls all the time. Yeah, so we had I forget what the troll said to us yesterday. I wrote to you what he said, but then I forgot. The dog.
Inmate lovers?
In lovers, yeah.
Did you mean to write intimate lovers?
Oh, maybe he called us intimate lovers. Yeah, could be.
Because I Googled inmate lovers on Urban Dictionary and it just means like two dudes who are in the cell together who fuck.
Oh, well,
I don't think we fit those
maybe
two.
we look into because we're in this look like we're in a cell together. I don't know.
I don't know.
Definitely don't fuck.
Was it on the last podcast he commented?
You're going because of the fucking wig. Got it. And yes, it was. Oh my god, this dog barking is something.
Because of the wig? What's because of the wig?
Because then you think that that's why he's calling me like, maybe me and you are banging because I'm wearing the wig. Is it that what it looks like or no?
I don't think so.
Okay, good.
I don't
So,
think you wearing a wig means we have to fuck each other.
well, I thought that it just meant like, you were looking at me a certain way, like you wanted a piece of this because
Ah,
he doesn't know that we're related because he's not watching enough of the show. That's all I'm saying. Maybe it's weird.
yeah. It's a little weird. There's some laws, restricting all of it.
Yeah, nah. I've watched Pornhub, and as long as you put step in front of it, it's totally fine.
That's what I heard. I heard As long as it's step, then it's totally legal.
Oh yeah, you could get your hand stuck in a window and it's totally fine. I mean, it's probably considered rape if you take advantage of somebody that can't get out of a situation, but you know what I mean? They're doing their
Yeah,
job to oil her up.
yeah.
So,
In the pornos, they don't really, go into the legal aspects of it. Normally, when someone's like, "No, no, 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 no,
yeah.
you're not supposed to do it,"
Usually when
but
they're like, when they're asleep and you jam a fucking dong in their throat, that's frowned upon.
yeah,
But
no, there's a lot on the old pH that probably shouldn't be out there.
we probably talked about it before. I mean, I happened to accidentally fall upon the one where the stepbrothers sleepwalking through the house and the stepmom's got a fucking she can't
Yeah, I've
take
seen
them
that.
because
And then
that's
she's like,
yeah,
"The doctor says,
yeah. You can't
doctor
take them.
says that this is
Yeah.
the only way to wake him up safely."
Meanwhile, she's the same stepmom that accidentally, mistook Advil for Viagra, and the
I've
only
never in my life have I seen a blue tiny pill that was Advil.
oh my god,
I
yeah,
tried to tell her that, like, sometimes that happens. You wake up, and the only way to safely wake me up in the morning when shit like that happens
yeah,
is the
that's
only
it.
way.
That's all you could do.
I tried to show her video proof. She told me that's Pornhub, and that doesn't count. I don't know.
I had a buddy of mine, no joke, tell me that he had a girlfriend that would blow him every morning because she was jealous of the jealous type that he might like see somebody out at work or like whatever. And I said, she must be dead, right? And he said, why? And I said, why the fuck are you still not together then? I don't understand. That sounds like the girl. Did she die in an accident? I don't understand.
Yeah.
Why is she not here at the deli talking to you right now? Why is she not under the table blowing us all? I don't understand. You keep somebody like that around. You don't pass.
Blowing us all? I don't think even if he still was there, I don't think he's sharing.
Probably not. But yeah, so the other day, and you told me this, so you could actually take your Wi-Fi and name it whatever you want, which or your password or your
Yeah,
Wi-Fi.
you could change it. You could do whatever you want with it.
So we're driving to school the other day. My son's trying to get on the fucking hotspot so God forbid, he doesn't play his game for 10 minutes on the way to school. And he goes, yeah, this is a funny Wi-Fi name. It's called My Motherfucking Wi-Fi because it was picking up somebody's Wi-Fi in New Paltz driving by. He said
Did
it's
you
called.
get confirmation or did he just make it up?
No, he really, I think, yeah, maybe he just thought it was funny.
He just wanted to curse.
Yeah, I have no clue. So yesterday we're playing Family Feud on PlayStation 5, and
Yeah.
you can write your own answers in there. So almost every fucking answer he's writing wiener, and he's laughing his ass off. It's not even anything to do with anything. He just keeps on typing dick or wiener to every answer, and I'm like, we're a team, asshole. I'm trying to win this fucking big money, and you keep
Oh, you're not playing against each other?
me and him were playing against the girls. So I'm like, this is not cool to keep putting wiener. It's like things you forgot. Wiener. I'm like, no, not funny. We're going for the big money.
Well, it's that age where farts and wieners are the funniest thing on the planet.
Yeah, he wrote fart. Because if one question was like, what's something that you want to be left alone to do? And he wrote fart. And I was going to say, no, that's because you're only 10. You don't know the things yet that you want to be left alone for. Yeah. Farting is not one of them.
I promise you, I don't give a fuck about the farting.
Did you see Taylor Swift get booed, or you were still in the car when that all
I
happened?
was, I saw it, but I was still on the train coming back from the city,
Oh, okay.
which that was a very, very fun trip.
Yeah. New York City's fun.
That Book of Mormon
Yeah,
show, not for children, that's for sure. And we had two 10-year-olds sitting right next to us.
really.
Yep. And the dad was a piece of shit, like a huge piece of
Show?
shit.
Oh, really? Why?
Yeah. It was a family. It was a dad, a mom, and two like 10-year-old girls. And he's like, I mean, it started off like a little too hostile, but it's still like it was like still relevant. He was like, "Turn your phones off now."
Hmm.
But like everyone was still getting into like they literally sat
Yeah.
down, took their jackets off. I'm like, okay, I mean, yeah, turn your phone off, but like that's seems a bit much.
Yeah.
Then he's like, just got this like puss on his face the whole time. I keep looking over, and then when intermission came, the two girls got like those packs of M&Ms to eat while watching, and he's like turning to these little 10-year-olds like, well, how many calories did you eat today? Yeah, no, you're not getting any more snacks. I mean, how many calories are in that? You don't need any more calories.
Who
You
the fuck
turn
does
around, and
kids have fun?
I shit you not, his wife is like legit 350 pounds. Like,
He's mad at her.
yeah, like I wanted to be like, hey guy, why don't you worry about your wife's calories and not so much your 10-year-old
That would
daughters
be
who just
awesome if you said
had
that.
an M&M at a
That would be
fucking
awesome.
like
Yeah,
let the kid eat a fucking M&M. Like,
I know. Probably worried he's gonna look like their mother, but I mean,
yeah.
you worry
Every
about
day
that
he
with
comes home,
girls.
he's like, fuck, gotta sleep with that one. God damn, how many people are gonna call you today?
I don't understand what the fuck's happened. It's like they wait for me to get on the Zoom to call me. Fucking sons of bitches. But yeah, I didn't do anything fun like that this weekend, but I think I had a good weekend. Let me think. I drank a lot. I mean, I sang. I said that I sang good, so that made my whole day.
We
But
went into Times Square.
really,
Well, our hotel was
that
in Times.
was
Yeah.
yeah, nice.
Our hotel, literally, we took a step out the front door of the hotel and we were in line to get into the show.
Hmm, that's sweet.
But it was the smallest
Very
hotel room
nice
I've
of
ever
your
been in.
mother. Very nice of your mom to get you those tickets.
Yeah, the tickets they were really good too. We were 3 rows away from the stage.
Wow, that's awesome. I got to get back to the city. Actually, I'm going to the city, and I'm going to do that when the wife and kid, the girls go see Megan Maroney. Me and Andrew are going to see the Squid Game experience. That should be fun.
What's that?
You get to do
Is
all
it
the
play?
games. Yeah, you
Oh,
get
that's
to
cool.
do the games and stuff. Yeah,
That's
so
cool.
hopefully we don't die. But,
We
holy,
went we went to the
another fucking phone call. My running
we
it.
went to this place a few blocks off of Times Square,
Yeah,
and it was a really nice steakhouse.
nice.
Which surprisingly, my girlfriend, who literally orders steak everywhere we go out to, decided to order ravioli
That's
at
fun.
this nice steakhouse,
Was
which
it
I was
good?
fine with because I got my pasta piece from her and
Yeah,
I got my steak, so I was happy with it.
yeah, I
I got
bet.
to, but we were sat next to this like double date going on. It was just like they were like probably 70 years old. These it was like this
I was gonna
two
ask if it was a
couples.
swinger thing, but probably not.
It was like two Italian couples. And like, I don't know if they're couples actually, but maybe just friends. But these two women have gone to that steakhouse before, old Italian ladies, brought two dudes with them to this to show them the restaurant. And they end up calling, I ordered the same thing as them too. The ribeye. Just ordered the ribeye.
Yeah.
They're calling the manager over, telling them what happened. It was so good last time. Now it's terrible. The food was awful. I mean, I don't understand. And I just want to be like, can you like just shut the fuck
Really
up and
funny
eat it?
because Joey was telling me a story about Peter Luger's steakhouse, and he said the same thing happened. That people next to him were calling the waiter over saying, "What happened to the food? It was so good last time." It's
Yeah,
really bizarre that it's like the same story.
like I got the same thing, and the whole time I kept going, "This is fantastic. This
Well,
is amazing."
we are white trash eaters. I mean, we think Texas Roadhouse is a good steak, so there's not much that's going to impress us. So if they're like real New York City food snobs, then maybe. But I
Yeah,
mean,
but
we
they're
like
like they
everything.
were really old, and really, really fat, and like I don't really give a fuck. You don't need to do
Old,
that.
fat, white women, get the fuck out. You know, I got a couple of my personal family. They could
Like,
go. They could go.
what?
Yeah, they can get the fuck out.
Who are you talking about?
Not in our family. I'm talking about my fucking family.
I was like, we don't have any old fat
Yeah,
people in our family.
you know why? Because fat is not a handicap. I'll tell you that right now. If
Oh,
you're fat, you don't need a fucking scooter.
get him, get him.
Who, me? I'm not a
Yeah,
fat
get him.
scooter.
You can't say that.
Yeah, I can say it. I can fucking say it. If you're really handicapped, use the scooter. But if you're
Oh yeah,
only
no, I'm
handicapped, is
totally
that
with you on that one, but.
your only handicap is that you're overweight? Nope, walk. Can't
Yeah,
walk.
no, I can't get behind. I can't get
Can't
behind that.
walk, and you can't. Oh, I saw Pat today at the store. Motherfucking Pat, Uncle Pat,
Uncle Pat.
Uncle Pat. Didn't know he worked in Hannaford. Comes up to me, he's like, "Hey." I was like, "What's up?" I said, "I know you worked here." Yeah, you did. I was like, no, I didn't. And he said it multiple
I love
times.
watching his interactions.
He said it multiple times. I did, meaning like I saw him and I walked away from him. I said, I didn't fucking know you worked here, and I didn't see you in the bread aisle. I'm sorry, guy. I like you,
My
Pat.
my favorite of all time was when we were in at Yogi Bear camping. About 10 o'clock at night, he just gets in your face and goes, "What did he say? Go Dolphins!" or some shit like that.
Yeah, and then walks away. Mike,
Yeah.
let me see if I got anything else here that I'd like to. Oh, this was a funny one. So I was in Walgreens and a guy walks into the store and he says he goes and he buys a package of condoms and the guy says, "Do you want a bag?" And the guy says, "No, she's not that ugly." It's pretty funny at the time.
Where are you finding these?
I wrote a lot of this. This is a fucking
You
real.
didn't write a single one of these. I know you didn't.
All right, what is 6 inches long, 2 inches wide? It drives a woman wild.
Not your penis.
$100 bill. Got him.
That's 6 inches long?
Yeah,
Fuck.
that's pretty crazy, isn't it?
Damn.
All
I
I
think I've been lied to.
I think that's all I got on the fucking paperwork. Let me make sure real quick.
I believe one of the most trending things on TikTok right now has to be the halftime show though.
Yeah.
I mean
Did
it
you?
has to be.
Everybody's talking about Samuel L. Jackson and the meaning of everything. I thought it was a great show, but
I don't quite
also a big Kendrick
understand
Lamar
all of it.
fan. Yeah. Me
Not
neither.
not I'm not
I
big in
wasn't enough
that
into it.
realm. Not
Yeah.
not big into rap music or any of that, but I do know there's some sort of beef between
Mhm.
Drake and him.
Mhm.
I do know that.
Pretty big.
Someone in the comments, if you are watching this, please explain it to me because I would like
Kendrick Lamar. How about we post this question and I'll even make it part of the title because I think it's trendy enough. Who which side are you guys on? Are you team Kendrick Lamar or team Drake? I'm talking music. If the music is powerful enough to pull you to their
who
side,
has better music?
I'm
That's the
asking
question.
people, but I know you're gonna fucking say Drake because he makes the
I
banger.
will not say Drake. I actually think Drake is the most overhyped artist of all time. I think most of his music is actually trash. Like I
I
can't even
actually
sit and
really
listen to it.
love both of them, but I'm more of a Kendrick Lamar guy. But
From
I'm curious other
I'm
people.
not big on rap. Like I don't really listen to rap, but I will say with what I've heard, I've liked Kendrick Lamar's songs much more than any of Drake's songs. I think Drake is overhyped and overplayed.
Well, he's a Pulitzer Prize winning rapper,
I
and
don't
it seems like a good dude.
I don't care what the awards are because Beyonce won best country album of the year, so clearly it's all just
That's
fucking
that's not fair
nothing. It means nothing. All of it means nothing.
because there's no way she should beat Lainey Wilson. There's no way she should beat.
No. And
Uh,
it's like it's kind of bullshit because like I know country is not going to win awards. There's not enough
yeah,
people out there who prefer country over the other ones. So when there is a country award, it's
yeah.
like fucked up to give it like you're taking the opportunity away from actual country artists who like make actually good country songs.
It's not that I think Beyonce is one of the most talented musicians in the history of music. I really do,
Oh
but
yeah, no,
I agree with you that I don't believe that she should have won the.
I also I like a lot of her songs too, but I don't think that shouldn't honestly that should not have even been in the nominees for best country album. It
No.
should not have been.
Do you know why I'm wearing this wig again back to back weeks? Because I saw the new Mark Wahlberg movie
And he's
called
got a
yeah. And he's got a piece on. And when the piece comes off and he's got a bald head, I was thinking, damn, he wouldn't be as good looking without fucking hair. So I started thinking, maybe I want to make this a permanent thing. You know what I mean? Maybe it's time to get the super glue out on this fucker. You know?
it's not.
It is. Deadpool, I'll fucking staple it.
It's
Bing,
not
bing, bing,
not
bing,
it.
bing, all over.
I promise you that's not it.
The more I look at it, the more I love it. That's all I'm gonna
I
say.
can't tell you
That's all.
anymore. It's not it.
All I'm gonna tell you is this. I give up.
Maybe I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Maybe a different piece, but this
Yeah.
specific one,
This
not
piece,
it.
no good.
No.
I'm with it.
I'll tell you right now for sure, blonde is not you. So start there.
Well, I have a hard time believing that because I rocked blonde for a long time, but that was probably before I had the gray. So
I don't care
yeah,
if it
well,
was no gray in that beard. I'm telling you right now, blonde is not for you.
that movie was very good though. You should check it out. And I told you to check out that fucking high school that school spirit show. You probably never did. And
I've
if you do,
not yet.
you're gonna really like it. You're gonna really like it. So
What's it on?
Netflix.
Oh, I got two shows on Netflix.
So basically, she, real quick recap of what's going to happen at the beginning. She's at the school auditorium. She's listening to them speak about a girl that's missing. It's her. She actually died, but she's like stuck in this school because she doesn't know how she was murdered. And she's stuck there with other
Did you just
kids.
give away the ending?
Not at all. So
Oh,
the first 2 seconds,
oh,
first 2 seconds of the show. It's the whole premise of the show. But yeah, no, it's pretty good. Pretty good.
all
I would
right.
check that out if I were
Bring us
you.
into our countdown.
Oh yeah, what do you want to do?
Well,
All right, let's pick who we think is going to win the World Series. Since I love baseball, you love baseball. What do you think about that?
how do we
Baseball,
count? How do we do that as a countdown?
top three teams. Like for
Top three
example,
contenders?
yeah, if I go, I'll spitball a couple teams, take the Dodgers, Yankees, and somebody else, and I think that's pretty fair. Just kidding.
I feel like baseball has the most um what's the
Yeah,
word?
anything could happen, but the Dodgers are really good. We could do a different countdown, actually. Let's see. Um, hmm, man, got anything? I'm really drawing a blank. I wrote all these goddamn things down here, and I didn't write one fucking thing about it,
Top three vacations to take.
just in general or places.
I was going more places.
All right, I'll go real quick. I'll shoot through my three because I don't think they're going to be the same as your three. Actually,
Yeah,
they will. We go to the same vacations. I like Nashville, so Nashville's going to be up there for
fuck.
me.
That was my number one.
All right, so it's both of our number one. And that's a good thing because we are going to
You
Nashville.
do that? I
We
don't
can,
think that's how
we
drafts
can.
work.
Yeah, we can because we're going to have the same fucking trips because we've been vacationing together for years. Because
My
we both
whole life.
like North
My whole
Carolina.
life. My
We
whole
both
life.
like North Carolina. We both like Virginia Beach. Let's wrap this up, put a fucking pretty bow on it, call it a
All
day.
right. One A and one B was Nashville.
Mhm.
What's your number two? Go.
Topsail Beach, North Carolina.
Interesting. I'm gonna go Old Forge as my number two. Actually, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm going Outer Banks.
There you go. My man. I'll go Virginia Beach, number three.
And then I'll take my Old Forge at three.
There you go. And that's the countdown. Anybody out there have good vacation spots for us that are we're in New York, so we don't want to travel too far. I mean, we
Yeah.
would if people want to send us planes.
City was really fun for a little quick trip.
Yeah. I'm going to Texas to Houston in March 22nd. I'll be hitting the rodeo, seeing Brooks and Dunn. So if anybody is out there and wants to say hi to your boy, you might not recognize me out there because I'll be wearing a cowboy hat for sure.
We will be in Nashville in June.
We'll be in Nashville for 4 days. We're going to meet some people. We're interviewing people on the street. That is going to be the trip that is going to put this podcast on the actual map. Although we have 45,000 mother.
I do want to continue my search because every time I've gone there, it is a strange influx of people from Canada.
Mm-hmm.
I
I'd like
it's
to meet some Canadians.
we have.
Like it. We have?
Yeah, we've met some Canadians.
Nice. I drink a lot when I'm there. So, can I tell a story about this young man that went there and day two of the country music festival? Greatest festival of all time. Greatest fucking show of all time. Has a little tummy ache and acts like the biggest fucking vagina I've ever met and doesn't
I
drink for.
didn't shit for 3 days.
Guess what, my man? You're in Nashville. You got to buck up. Go jam a couple fingers up your ass and force that shit out. I don't know what to tell you. Do what you got to do. Make yourself puke. But you better not pull that shit day two on this fucking trip. I'll tell you that right now. Because first off, this
I'll
guy's
tell you what,
letting it
right
happen.
now.
Second off, Will's going. You know he'll be riding your ass the entire fucking time if you think you're gonna be bitching out on that.
I'll tell you what, right now. Said it for years. I'm a grown man and I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do.
Been a grown man for about 6 motherfucking months, so don't be sitting here telling me you're a grown man all of a sudden. I saw
Fuck
a
you. I've told
23
you
year
since
old.
I was 10 I was a grown man and can do what the fuck I want.
You're certainly the weight of a grown man at 10. Your BMI was about fucking 42%. So,
Yeah, there
so
was a rough patch in there.
yeah, that was more than a patch. But
Plus, this is gonna be my fifth time in Nashville in 2.5 years. So
fourth
I
time
think
for me.
no.
For me.
Oh,
I'm only talking about myself. My wife says all I do is wait for people to stop talking so I can talk about myself. That's probably true. So
there's probably some truth in there.
probably some truth in there, huh? I'm just waiting for a little break to throw a little piece about the old Bergmeister in there, and this will be the fourth time for me, and I cannot wait to go. And when the other time when we were walking and we got to go to the meet and greet area, we didn't meet and greet anybody for free in that fucking area, even though the lines were monstrous. That was back to the time when you were acting like a vagina. Um, we're gonna meet some people this time because it's just gonna be really good for the brand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Plus, we got 4 days there. We don't need 4 days to drink at Bush Light. We can take a little bit of a break. I want to hit the bicycle tour again, and I think that
Yes.
the bike bar that which is going
But
to
I
be
don't know. We'll have to go with like another group.
yeah. Maybe we'll get on with a bachelorette party. Maybe a bachelor party. Who knows? I don't fucking.
Actually, when we went in May for my friend Logan's like kind of grad kind of celebration,
Mhm.
it was like four of us or five of us on
Mhm.
that thing.
Yeah.
And we got paired up with two different groups on there who conveniently were all from New York.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was weird.
So they all conveniently didn't bring any beer because anybody that has not been on one of those bicycle pub tours, you have to bring your own alcohol,
Yeah.
which is fine. And then you got to say "beer me, Mark" or whatever the driver's name is, and then he gets you a beer. And
Well,
then you
actually, that didn't happen to us that time. It was much different.
don't know why you got to talk out of turn, but you ruin my fucking story, then that's what you do.
Like you said, I was waiting for my turn to get my
Yeah,
piece
yeah,
in.
so.
I wasn't even paying attention.
Well, we ran long on this. We probably lost 90% of our fucking watchers about, I don't know, 98% of the show ago. But
Call your shout out.
all right, my shout out this episode is going to be to my friend Johnny Allison, who was at my wedding, dear, dear friend of mine growing up, commented on the last one. So I'm assuming he's going to watch this one as
Oh,
well.
that's who that was.
One of the sweetest men I've ever met. Has a beautiful family. Never got a chance to meet his son. Seems like a really awesome dad, doing great things. So, Johnny, thank you for checking us out. We do appreciate it. Wow, wrong pipe. So I still owe you that shot and a shotgun. Going to get to that this weekend. Like I said, back on the Ozempic, so you won't be seeing this fat neck for much longer. I'm going to get a permanent piece. I did Blue Chew this weekend, and I'm going to continue to do it probably for the rest of my life. And that's my fucking truths. How about you? Okay, so you can find us. Where do you find us, Jay Hard? Where do you find us?
Find us Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, wherever you can search up.
Except
Search
for
us up.
iHeart.
That's
I have
where
not
you know.
got on iHeartRadio yet. We are looking for collaborators. We are looking to interview some people. We are looking to grow this brand. So if you have anything you want us to put in front of us, i.e., not Coke Zero, I've reached out to them, but apparently they're not interested. But if you got something that you want us to promote, just send us an email. We're happy to listen. All right. Well, this has been fun, man. Thank you so much. And again, if you can't find us, you ain't motherfucking looking. That's a word from Vernmo. So tell these people what you got to tell them. We out.
Deuces.
Peace.